are you ready to unfat yourself? I mean, I guess you're not supposed to say that word anymore, right? You want to get lean and stay lean. 5 years ago, I was overweight, on my way to being extremely obese, and went and got my blood tested. Testosterone was low, everything else was perfect. Got on TRT, didn't help me lose weight. I felt better, had a clearer mind, sex drive was up, all that good stuff that TRT does for you when you go on replacement or hormone replacement therapy. But I didn't lose weight. My girlfriend says you're not gonna lose weight until you cut back on those carbs and the sugar. And she's a highly trained medical professional. Just basically went cold turkey, cut out the sugar, cut out the carbs, and I went from the first month and a half, I went from 240 to 220, and 4.5 months later, I was down from 240 to 190, and I looked completely different. Veins were bulging out, got my abs back, felt better, looked better. People at the gym that hadn't seen me for a while, like flipped out, like, dude, what did you do? And I said it was simple. I just cut out carbs and I cut out sugar. Those things are garbage anyway. Carbs are considered a non-essential macronutrient. I mean, I've heard people in the gym go, oh, you can't live without carbs. No, that's bullshit. Your body can produce its own sugar when it needs to. Other than cutting out carbs and sugar, I went on a diet of pretty much red meat, sometimes chicken. I'm not a big fan of chicken. I've eaten so much chicken in my life, it just makes me sick to look at it sometimes. Red meat, eggs, butter, sometimes some rice. Don't really eat any fruits and vegetables. They're loaded with herbicides and pesticides, and they're so GMO'd out that there's no nutritional value in any of that crap anymore. Regardless of what anybody tells you on the internet, people go, oh, what I eat today? I eat oats in the morning, which are garbage. They tested oats, 45 different brands, and out of the 45, 43 had the main ingredient of Roundup. So you keep eating that oatmeal, pal, and see what happens. But anyway, if you want to get lean and stay lean, the first thing you want to do is take your body weight, times it by 15, and that'll give you your maintenance calories. That'll give you the calories to stay in the state of obesity that you're in right now, if that's the case. Then once you find out your maintenance calories, say it's 3,200, you want to get in that calorie deficit, and you want to subtract 500 to 800 calories from that, and that'll give you your calorie deficit. And that's the amount of calories you need to eat on a daily basis to start losing weight. And for me, I cut out the foods, the carbs and the sugar, that was certain specific foods that automatically put me in a calorie deficit. I didn't have to I don't count calories, I don't weigh shit, I don't do any of that. To me, that's a waste of time. Figure it out in your head. When you go to the store, do what I do. Read the label. Look for added sugars, look for carbs, look for protein. And another thing people don't realize is that if you're, for every 1,000 calories, say let's use 1,000 calories as an example, you want 10% to 35% of those calories to be protein, because that's what's going to make you grow. That's what's going to help you. Your muscle's going to grow. That's what's going to help you get leaner and stay lean. You have to stick to that diet. We're big red meat eaters. We eat steak, we eat ground beef, we eat eggs, and we do cheat. One night a week we have Krusty's pancakes, which are the best, and Jim Lean sausages, and that's like the cheat meal for that week. And then sometimes on the weekends we'll go to a deli that we like in Pennsylvania, and get sandwiches, or we'll go to Mod Pizza maybe once a month, once every 2 months, and get one of those thin and crispy 11-inch pizzas each and tear that shit up. But once you get in the habit, and in 2 or 3 weeks, when those sugar cravings go away, it gets easy, because you want to look in the mirror and like yourself. When you wake up tomorrow, look in the mirror and say to yourself, do I like myself, or do I fucking hate the way I look? 5 years ago, I started hating the way I looked. People on the internet started busting on me because my family's on the internet. And they're like, oh, Papa Walsh, that's my internet character, getting man boobs, he's getting a gut on him, he's starting to get fat. And they were right. I was like looking at the videos myself, and I'm like, damn, I am getting fat. So I went from 185 body weight my whole adult life, and was lean at 6'1" to 240 pounds. And there was probably times where I crept above 240 pounds, You know, I went from a 32-inch waist to almost a 40-inch waist. Now I'm back to a 32-inch waist. You know what I'm saying? And it makes a difference. You feel better, you look better, you're eating less food, so you're spending less money. You have to go to the gym. You have to do cardio. If you don't want to go to the gym, start out doing push-ups, pull-ups, walk around your neighborhood. But the main thing is you have to be consistent. You have to go to the gym or exercise a few days a week at least and stick to that diet. Stop feeding your face with fucking Doritos and Cheez-Its and Cheetos and Pop-Tarts and fucking ice cream. There's a time and a place for that, and that's once in a while. That's what we call a cheat day, and a cheat day isn't every day. That's the problem. You go to Walmart, it looks like somebody opened the gates and let the farm animals out. You look at people's carts, and it's full of garbage. They got sodas hanging off the cart. They got fucking crackers and pie and cakes and cupcakes and all that shit. And you see very little protein in there. It's all garbage or processed food, frozen pizza, frozen dinners. If that's what you can afford and that's what you have to live with and deal with, then look at the box and look at the calories, look at the protein, the calorie to protein ratio, and balance it out. Make it work for you. Don't sit there and eat 3,000 calories at every meal and wonder why I can't lose weight. I don't think I eat that much. And that's the problem. People don't think they eat that much. And I'll give you an example. Me and my girlfriend on a Saturday went to Red Lobster for a cheat day, right? And she's using a calorie counting app. And after the meal's over, she had it all up. And I thought she was going to break down and cry. She just ate 3,000 calories at one sitting. And her daily calorie deficit is like 1,200. And people don't realize that. You go out to dinner and you're ordering this, you're ordering that, and you don't think you ate that much, but you just ate 3, 4, maybe even 5,000 calories depending on your appetite. And food is the most important thing. So you have to eliminate those carbs, eliminate the sugar, and you'll be good to go. You'll start dropping weight like crazy. And another thing people don't understand is carbs. For every gram of carb you eat, you're going to hold 3 grams of water. And that's one thing people, when they cut out the carbs and the sugar, they start losing weight really quick. And that's where you're going to lose the water weight first. And then if you keep at it, you're going to start cutting into your subcutaneous fat and then the deeper fat called visceral fat. And that's really hard. That's harder to get rid of than the subcutaneous fat. But you gotta be consistent. If you want to get lean and stay lean, you have to make it a lifestyle. You can't just do it for a week and they say, oh, fuck it, I can't help it. I want a dozen donuts. I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get, cream-filled donuts and glazed donuts and all that good stuff. And that's where people fail because you're fucking weak. So, and here's an example. If I said to you right now, you can have a dozen fresh donuts or a filet mignon steak, guarantee everybody chooses the fucking donuts, right? I would. I'll take the donuts in a fucking heartbeat. But I'll eat the steak. There's a time and a place to cheat a little bit, Isn't it amazing, though, if you ate a big steak dinner and all you ate was steak and you're full and somebody laid 6 donuts in front of you, you could pound those 6 donuts, right? I know, it's fucking hard. So, you gotta stop eating the shit, stop eating Doritos, stop eating the garbage, the ice cream, the cupcakes, the Pop-Tarts, the frozen dinners, all that shit, and get it together. Start eating lean, get lean, stay lean, clean up your diet, red meat, chicken, fish, eggs, butter. You don't need fruits and vegetables. They're so GMO'd out now that they have no nutritional value whatsoever. I hope this helps.